Hello and welcome again to this edition of FLITV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are coming to you from the 2020 legislative session inside the Florida Capitol. Today is Gator Day, and I'm joined by Ed Jimenez, CEO of UF Health. Ed, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so University of Florida, so many amazing things. Tell us about the amazing activities that are happening at UF Health. I mean, it's a world-renowned program. What's going on over there?
Sure, thank you. So I'm going to describe it in two ways. First, about the clinical. We do wonderful things, but there are two that really stand out. First is our pediatric heart program. For the last 3 years, we've had the #1 survival in the United States for any kind of pediatric heart surgery. It's remarkable to think that a state this size, with many options, has one place where it's spectacular across the country. It means families are going to fly here from all over. Number two, our adult lung transplant program. We've done remarkable things, but the one data point that I will point to is, unfortunately, when it comes to transplant, sometimes you have to wait. And sometimes waiting is a dangerous game. We have the lowest wait time mortality in the United States, means you will get your transplant faster here. Two great things with great outcomes. On the science side, our medical school is doing amazing things. I'm going to focus on two areas there. How your body works with you to fight bad things. It's the world of immunotherapy. It's the world of genomics. And in immunotherapy, as an example, our pediatric neurosurgeons are doing specific research that looks at how can your body fight against brain cancer. Glioblastoma is an awful brain cancer. In kids, it's effectively lethal. Our scientists are working on a way that they can extract your cancer cells, do amazing science in the lab, put it back inside of you, and it will hunt and kill the cancer. It's amazing. And then in what we call genomics or gene therapy, in the 1980s, the University of Florida started work in gene therapy. How do your genes tell really your body that you can or can't fight disease? Fast forward 30 years, and in this past year, we had a gene therapy that evolved to a medication for something called spinal muscular atrophy. It's one of those things where kids are born with it. It's not going to end well. The science that started in the 80s wound up being true therapy now, and we were the first to launch in the United States. What was a death sentence for families is now hope and optimism.
So amazing. I mean, we all have so many friends that go to UF Health to get whatever their ailment diagnosed, cured, and on a path to health. So thank you for everything you're doing there to be the most cutting-edge facility in the world at so many things, and then also for all the work you do and the care you give to your patients. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. We take our responsibility really well, that we are the flagship hospital and the flagship medical school for the state. We're here for everybody, and it's great to be a Florida Gator.
Okay, it is great to be a Florida Gator, but before we go, Ed, I got to ask you, when you're not saving all these patients, working with amazing doctors and working with patients from around the country, what do you like to stream? What do you like to watch? Our viewers want to know, just to take your mind off everything.
Well, you know, the series on Netflix and a bunch of Hulu things, it's really about just keeping my time occupied. So whether it's something as interesting but really foreign like Narcos, makes for interesting, because as a kid, I watched some of the real-life stories come out. So I would say to stream tidbits works perfect for me.
And Narcos' second season of Mexico is on right now, so we'll have to compare some notes later.
Done deal. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.